YouTube, I am NintendoMan64, bringing you another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we explored Lavender Town and took out a bunch of trainers. And Luna learned Metronome. But our team is far from complete, as you can see. Meowth is an HM slave, and we only have 4 of the 6 members we are going to be using for our team. With that in mind, we must acquire our 5th. But first, we shall explore all that you can do here in Celadon City, which is a very large city. Not difficult to get lost in, mind you. Wait. It's not easy to get lost in. There you go. Sorry. Again, still running on about 4 hours of sleep. I needed to get at least 2 episodes done. What's back here? Let's hope there's something back here and I'm not just BSing myself. It's probably going to be a hidden item or something. Oh. That was completely pointless. Thank you! Whatever. Okay, first things first. You got the Pokemon Center here. You can go heal your Pokemon. I know I said I wouldn't show these since they're gigantic wastes of time, but since I've got the stuff, almost said the continuity flowing. I've got the commentary flowing right now. I don't want to bust it up. Let's see, this is the Pokemon Mansion, or the Celadon Mansion, not the Pokemon Mansion, that's later on. You actually have to come in here for 2 things. First, in order to get to the next city, that city that we've kept trying to get into, but we can't because we have to take all the underground paths, because the guards won't let us through, you have to talk to this old lady in order to access that. You shouldn't spend all your money on drinks. Try this instead. You get the tea. Nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. It really is the best. I guess it is. Pretty good. I'm not a big fan of hot tea myself. I only drink it when I'm sick. And like sick, not just just sick in general. Nothing up here. I believe the next floor has all the staff members making their commentary. Yes, they do. You can come here and earn something nice if you collect all of the Pokemon in the Pokedex and get all that stuff. There really isn't much else up here. Like, what would they call this area? Game Freak Development Room. There you go. Where all the Game Freak guys make their like little cameos and stuff. What you want to do though, I'm gonna fast forward because you can't run in buildings in this one. What you want to do is you want to run back here and up the stairs you go until you get all the way to the top. And on the top you see that there is I Know Everything. You have a new teacher here. Now he can teach you a bunch of TMs. Oh, no, he doesn't teach you a bunch of TMs. He tells you all the stuff that you can know. But you have an item here. But it's not just an item. I don't need anything about that because I'm not going to be doing that. But you have an item here. Now, is it an item or is it a Pokemon? It's a Pokemon. And it's an Eevee. You get an Eevee for free in this game. I think that's fantastic. Oh, wait, I don't want to give you a nickname. Sorry. And right away, if you go to the department store, which is someplace we're going to explore soon, you could actually level up and raise your Eevee immediately if you so desire to. I don't intend on using an Eevee in this game, as you guys can tell, since I'm not really... I was just interested in looking and seeing what stats it knows, all that jazz. You get the drill. Oh, darn it. That's why I don't like fast forwarding. I just, like, make mistakes. All the time. But we're going to go put Eevee back at the computer because we're going to be catching a Pokemon in this episode, and I don't want Eevee to take up that space. Because that Pokemon is kind of important that we're going to be catching. A Pokemon that we will add to our team. A full permanent team member. But first things first, we've got other things to explore, such as the Game Corner! Just kidding, we'll deal with that in a moment. In order to access the stuff in the Game Corner, you must come into this diner, which has the 2 laziest workers in history. Anytime you try to come in here, they will be on break. Every time. It's like ridiculous. Like they're never going to be able to feed you. Like this kid does not eat. But what you want to do is you want to talk to this guy right here. Go ahead, left. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And here he gives us the coin case. For free. Now, the coin case is the only way we're allowed to go into the game corner. The game corner is actually pretty significant in Celadon City because there are some things you can do in it. Such as gamble! Now, you can basically gamble here all you want. Now, there are a ton of hidden coins and stuff here. And the games themselves are actually not that hard to do. I know where a few of the coins are hidden, not where all of them are. And actually, some of the people will give you coins. So, like that guy. I mean, I know he was rude to us, but he'll give us some coins. And this guy will give us some coins. I know there's a big haul of them at some point. Nah, that's not it. 40 coins. Not bad. I thought there was one where there was 100 coins. There's 10 coins. Wow, people like drop coins like mad here. Oh, it's the fisherman guy that drops the coins. Okay, nothing over here. It would be a lot better if I had the item finder, but I was kind of lazy and I didn't want to get it. Like, super lazy. Now, it's a slot machine, in case you're wondering. In case you're panicking, like, oh no! I can't get it now. Why can't you get it now? Because it's a slot machine and I suck at slots. It's actually one of the easier slot type games that this game has had. Oh, there's the 100 coins. I knew there was a big haul over here. Now, you can also buy coins up there at the stand, but they're kind of expensive. Like, $10,000 for 500 coins. I think that's kind of a waste of money. Oh, someone's keys. I'll be back. Oh, I guess we can't do that one. We can play on this one, though. Okay, as you can see, we have 250 coins. And each of these slots basically dictates how big the pool could be. For example, if you deposit 1 coin, you only get the first line. You deposit 2 coins, you get all 3 lines. You deposit 3 coins, you get the 3 lines and diagonals. So what you want to do is you want to match 3 things in a row as you would expect with most slot machines. So, oh, so close. The easiest things to line up, oddly enough, are the 7s. In case you think that's a little crazy, I would like to win 1-7 with you guys. But I am going to be doing a lot of this off screen because there are a few really good things you can get at the success corner, or not the success corner, the prize corner. Well, there's 1 win. And we profited a coin, yay. Only to throw it right back into the machine. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, I could have gotten a huge haul because the 7s, as you can see, give you 300 coins. That'd be fantastic. That'd be fan-friggin-tastic. Ooh, so close. I usually can hit the 7s on the dime like a lot. I could win this game in succession so many times. But not when I'm as tired as I am, so unfortunately I'm not doing the best. Alright, we'll play 1 more round. And, aw, it's a bust. Oh well. But if you collect a lot of coins, you'll be able to get fabulous prizes, including Pokemon! Not just Pokemon we've seen already, new Pokemon, rare Pokemon, also rare items and rare TMs. But I'm going to go over the Pokemon you can encounter first. Well, that you can acquire. Because 2 of them you can acquire later on. But I felt, you know what, I'll just give them their just desserts at the moment. First up is Pinsir. Now, Pinsir was one of the Pokemon I actually wanted to use on my team. And it is actually the Pokemon that Mr. Mime ousted from our roster. Pinsir is a very underrated Bug-type Pokemon. It's very bulky, hits hard, and while it doesn't really learn a lot of Bug-type moves, it's ruthlessly strong, and it can take a ton of hits. Being a Bug-type, it actually resists Fighting-type, which is even better for its type advantage. It resists ground. The only thing it's really weak to is rock, physically, and even then, its great defense can resist rock damage. Its only real weakness is the fact that it can be easily purged by fire-type attacks. It's unfortunate, but hey, what you gonna do? Next up is one of my personal favorite Pokemon from the original generation, Dratini! Dratini is a Dragon-type Pokemon. Yes, a dragon. Dragon. I love Dragon types. Dragon types are my favorite types of Pokemon in the game, with the exception of Water and Poison. Actually, I was like, it's more like either it's hindered by a percentage point or like half a percentage point. But anyway, Dragon types are virtually invincible. Electric, water, grass, fire, they don't really affect it. In fact, the only two types that do major damage to Dragon are Dragon types themselves and Ice types. So it's very tricky to take on Dragon type Pokemon. If you're gonna take them on, use extreme caution. But Dratini as a Pokemon is a very good Pokemon. You are gonna have to use a lot of TMs though, because in the terms of the moves it learns, it's not particularly the best. In fact, most of the Dragon-type moves it learns early on in the game are kind of worthless. Dragon Rage being the one that's kind of worth it because it does a set amount of damage each time. Outside of that, it's still a really good Pokemon. If you can use the TMs to make this thing strong, this thing will reward you in the long run. And last but not least is Porygon. Porygon is a normal type Pokemon, though it could very well make itself a Psychic type or a Steel type, depending on your perspective of what it is. Porygon is, as you can see, the most expensive prize. Is it the better of all the Pokemon? I don't think so. Its stats really don't back it up because normal type attacks are physical, since this physical special split has not happened yet. Is it worth it? I think it is, to an extent. In Gen 4 it gets a lot better, and you can actually trade it and get its upgrade later on in the game. Just for me, it's just not worth it for the team I've currently constructed. Okay, with all that in mind, let us proceed to this giant building over here, which is the department store. Unlike regular Pokemarts, which just sell you certain things, the department store will sell you basically anything you need. For example, you can buy TMs if you have need for TMs, such as Hyper Beam, the most powerful TM in the game. Yeah, I think it is the most powerful TM in the game. I'm actually going to use that because I'm actually thinking about teaching that to Clefairy. I'm not entirely sure yet, but hey, it's always nice to have extra powerful TMs lurking about. And you can talk to this guy and buy basically anything you need in the general vicinity of what Pokemarts sell. There isn't anything sold on the third floor, though you can learn the ability, the move Counter, which will do double the damage on your opponent if your opponent hits you with a physical move. Is it a good move? It's definitely a good move, but you're gonna have to rely a lot on luck. Like, it's good for in-game play, it's not good for competitive play, because competitive players don't usually follow your predictability guidelines. The AI can be kind of like that too, but hey, you never know. What you want to do here for a subplot later, you want to buy the Pokédoll. And as you can see here, we have these 4 evolutionary stones. These are evolutionary stones, which basically mean any Pokemon that you can evolve with these stones, or you haven't seen a Pokemon reach its full potential yet, you could use it to evolve. For example, the Fire Stone. That will help you evolve Vulpix into its final evolution, and it will help you evolve Eevee into Flareon. The Thunderstone. This will help you evolve Pikachu into Raichu, and will help you evolve Eevee into Jolteon. The Water Stone will help you make Eevee evolve into Vaporeon, along with a few other water types later on in the game. I'm tentatively buying one because I'm actually, once again, considering making a change to our team. Not a drastic one, but hey, you never know. I may just stick with the team that I've built. And last but not least is the Leaf Stone. The Leaf Stone will help you evolve Weepin' Bell into Victory Bell, Gloom into Vileplume, and I think one or two more Pokemon. Oh, one more Grass-type Pokemon it helps evolve, but we haven't seen that Grass Pokemon yet, and we won't for a bit later on. Now, Floor 5 is the drugstore. You can buy all sorts of drugs for your Pokemon to take. Now, these are the moves that boost your stuff in battle, like X Attack, X Defend, X Speed. This right here, he will sell you the nutritious Pokemon drinks that will allow you to automatically raise the base stat of one of those Pokemon by 1 level. Very useful, but very expensive, as you can see. If I buy even one, I'll be out of money. It sucks, but hey, what you gonna do? Don't have much of a choice in the matter. Oh, I'm a little short where I wanted to be. Oh, well. This is the rooftop where you can actually buy vending machine drinks. Why am I buying vending machine drinks at the moment? Specifically for one reason at the moment. First, I want to talk to this girl and give her each of these drinks that we have, and she'll give us a TM. Now, in the original game, she gave you better TMs than what she gives you here, but she'll give you Light Screen, which, as you can see, weakens the power of special attacks. Mr. Mime knew that, or he wanted to learn that. And this is TM20, which is Safeguard, which prevents status problems. Very good TM. The problem is not a lot of Pokemon can learn it. Now, I buy these drinks because they are cheaper than Super Potions. So if you want to buy a ton of these, I recommend it. It is definitely worth the time. Now, I'm going to buy a hell of a lot more later, but as of right now, you get the point. One fresh water does as much healing as one Super Potion. Lemonade heals up 80 HP, which is more than it, and it costs half of what it costs. So yeah, all those drinks are a lot more worth it than you think. So with that in mind, we are going to sell all 9 of our remaining Super Potions. We have 6 fresh water, so we shouldn't be worrying about anything else in terms of that. And we're going to sell all 19 of our regular potions. So I'm going to buy a buttload of those other potions later on. And with all this taken care of, there's one last thing I have to show you. And that's down here. That's the gym. In order to access this gym, you need to have a Pokemon that knows Cut. It is vital. That's why Meowth's still on my party and I haven't dumped it just yet. I do have plans for it. You also have plans to take out this thing. This certain little area. But first, you may want to think, maybe I should go and continue on. I don't have to go to Celadon, right? Well, you don't kind of have a choice, because there is a big, burly Pokemon sleeping and blocking our way. We will deal with this Pokemon shortly. Well, not shortly, within the next few episodes. Let's just cut right through, because we are about to catch the 5th member of our team. Hopefully we can catch it on the first try. Nope, not it. If I wanted to use a Spearow, I would have kept the Spearow that we have. And Bulbabutt! Bulbabutt, you definitely do not want to be out here right now. Who do I want out here, actually? Who do I want out here? How about Big Mama? No, I don't want to look at your summary. Switch with Bulbabutt, because we are actually looking for a flying type Pokemon. Normal flying type, sorry. Forgot there are no pure flying types yet. Let's see. And nope. That's Eradicate. You've already gone over Eradicate, so I don't have to go over it again. Hopefully. I won't have to. Just hopefully. And that's a Rattata. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to cut it. And just look for it off screen. I'll give you 2 more chances. 2 more. Just 2. 2. There you go! This is Doduo! Doduo is a normal flying type. Unlike Spearow or Pidgey, it has little to no defensive capabilities. It has balanced defensive capabilities, I guess, is what you'd like to say about it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that was close. Yeah, but it is extremely fast and it hits extremely hard. So, do I recommend this Pokemon? Absolutely. It is a perfect example of a physical sweeper, and my team is in dire need of a physical sweeper. And right off the bat, I guess Doduo wanted to join our team, so that's good. And let's look at her Pokedex entry. A bird that makes up for its poor flying with its fast foot speed. Leaves giant footprints. Now, it looks like an ostrich, and even though it does not have wings, Doduo can fly. So it can learn good flying type attacks. And yes, we are going to give you a nickname. Now, the nickname I'm going to give it, as it was with, I don't remember what Pokemon with Loki in Pokemon Platinum, this name may not make sense at the moment, but it will once it fully evolves. It is a pun, in case you're wondering. Welcome to the team, Tribeaka. Yes, it is a bad pun, I know. I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm not. Let's look at them stats, Tribeaka. First, let's heal you up first, because you kind of need to level up. Am I going to level you up on the side? Probably not, because you're going to be leveling the crap out of yourself with this gym. Yeah, you're going to be on a team with Big Mama. But first, let's look at your stats. Let's look at them stats, Tribeaka. Bold nature. I believe I have a I know what that nature is, but in case I forget, I'll look it up. I thought I had it right here, but I do not. I have to look it up, and I have to waste time. Alright, bold nature. Will raise defense at the expense of physical attack. So that sucks, but hey, Tribeaka won't be reaching her fullest potential, and she doesn't have a really great ability, but you know what? That's totally fine. What moves does she know? Not a lot to work with early on, but hey, Tribeaka, she will get stronger, I promise you guys. And a wild Pokemon. Another Doduo. Level 20. I bet she doesn't have bold nature. Oh, well. I never really paid attention to natures, personally. So I'm not too worried about my Pokemon's nature. I just want to build the best team I can possibly build for you guys, entertainment-wise. Oh my god, 2 new Pokemon, really? Excuse me. Stinking allergies. Anyway, these are 2 new Pokemon. This is Rapidash. Rapidash, as its name would suffice, it's a very fast Pokemon. Uses mostly fire-type attacks. Unfortunately, its special attack leaves a lot to be desired. And yeah, it's not the best fire-type Pokemon you can get. Ninetales, on the other hand, is a very good special defensive Pokemon. Like Vulpix, though, it got nerfed by the splitting of special from 1 stat into 2. It's unfortunate, but hey, what you gonna do? And Tribeaka is gonna die. But that's okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw out Meowth as a sacrificial lamb. Because I know this dig should not kill Rapidash. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of my revives that I bought on Tribeaka so she can get a bit stronger. And on Meowth's turn, I'm going to finish the job by giving Tribeaka another fresh water. And she's going to burn Big Mama. Of course. And down goes Meowth, just like I planned. Unfortunately for Meowth, I'm sorry. I did not mean to use you as a total, like, waste of time. Let's go with Body Slam to take out that Rapidash. And Fresh Water to replenish Big Mama's strength. Alright, quick attack. Alright, I'm kind of annoyed that they haven't been poisoned, but I get burned by 1 Ember. I think that's a little messed up. Priorities are a little messed up. And Tribeaka did not level up, but that's okay. We shall accept that. Alright, you're going to use Dig. You are going to use Burn Heal. We have a couple of those. And quick attack. Should do decent amount of damage to Tribeaka. But I'm not that worried about Tribeaka. And let's see. My best bet now is to just keep using Growl. I don't know how a bird growls, but okay. And this should take it out. Oh, it lived. Darn it. Come on, Tribeaka. Come on, Tribeaka. Yeah! You are a war machine. Okay. You kind of died early on, but hey, what you gonna do? Not all moves can go our way. Hopefully, Tribeaka will at least level up. That'd be nice. And Tribeaka does level up. Good for her. I am probably gonna need to use a few like proteins or something on Tribeaka, because since the nature is not in my favor, I'd need to tip the scales into my favor. But hey, it should not take too long to level up Tribeaka, at the very least. Now, the reason I keep going this way is because there's a very important item that you really want to pick up if you don't have a fire type. You gotta talk to this girl in here. Hey, don't walk away from me. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. You receive HMO 2, which is Fly. It allows you to fly to any of the previous cities that you visited. This includes you can fly right back to Pallet Town once you teach your Pokemon this move. Now, am I going to teach this move to someone? Obviously. And who am I going to teach it to? Tribeaka, of course. Now, as you look at these moves, I'd like to hold on to Peck at the moment, because I'd like to have another flying type move in case Tribeaka is just going to be spamming Fly throughout the whole gym, which is kind of likely considering I don't have a lot of other options other than Mr. Mime, and I don't want Mr. Mime to become overpowered. But yeah, I am not going to see you guys for a little bit. Well, you'll see this the next episode, which should be uploaded in the next few days. I have no idea when this is getting uploaded, by the way. It's getting recorded in the middle of February. Anyway, I'm not going to be recording for a little while again, unfortunately. But this is going to be because of Pokemon. I'm going to be in the game corner, spending a ton of time in the game corner, getting a ton of coins, and buying a ton of TMs to help make my team extra strong. I'll be going over the TMs I purchase when I go there. So, until then, thank you guys for joining me. I'm NintendoMan64. Join me next time where we go to take on the next gym leader here in Celadon City. And hopefully Tribeaka will become a force by then. Until then, sayonara!